If you have ever found yourself scrolling through social media, sighing at the pressures, from today's world wondering why you can't just let things go or just wanting to worry a little less about every little thing that happens in your life, you, my friend, are in the right place. You will discover 10 simple but deeply transformative Stoic principles, so refreshing that they could be the antidote to the chaos that is 21st century life. 1. Master what resides within you. Release what lacks form. On a rainy Tuesday morning, after perfecting your cup of tea, just as you are about to savor a sip, your cat overthrows it with his old whiskers, which may have experienced more than you imagine. You could blame the universe for conspiring against you, but here's a Stoic thought to ponder. We suffer more in imagination than in reality, as the legendary Seneca stated. The truth is that situations happen and cause mishaps. Cats behave mischievously. But what is really under our control are our reactions. Instead of allowing our imaginations to paint a dark day ahead, we can choose to laugh and make another cuppa. The world will continue to throw out unexpected surprises, but the true power lies in our reactions. So the next time your Wi-Fi crashes in the middle of a crucial Zoom call or your pizza arrives cold, take a deep breath. It's not the cold pizza that disturbs our peace, but our interpretation of it. 2. Embrace the present moment. The Stoics tell us that this moment, the here and now, is a gift. So why waste it worrying about the past or the future? Being present goes beyond simply paying attention. It is about truly immersing yourself in life, savoring each meal, listening to our friends, and feeling the caress of the wind on our face. Letting go of yesterday's regrets and tomorrow's anxieties is to weave the grand tapestry of life. It's those small intertwined moments that shape our happiness. 3. They accept change as the natural flow of life. Have you ever watched how the seasons change effortlessly? The frost of winter melts to give way to the blossoming of spring. Despite facing life's changes, whether it's a job change, a breakup, or a move that we resist, as Epictetus wisely pointed out, the crucial thing is not what happens to us, but how we react to it. Life is a constant transformation, as fluid as the River Thames fighting against the current. Resisting change is exhausting. True freedom lies in embracing it. The very nature of life is evolution, just like Rome was not built in a day. You too are a constantly progressing masterpiece. Every shift, every twist and turn adds a unique brushstroke to your canvas. So, the next time you're faced with an unexpected turn, remember that it's all part of the grand design. 4. Disassociate yourself from external validation in the current context, where every interaction and like has us trapped in the search for external validation. Reflect on the wisdom of Epictetus, who noted that man worries not so much about real problems as about imaginary anxieties related to real problems. Isn't it funny that we allow little icons on a screen to dictate our mood? Stoicism encourages us to find validation from within. Self-esteem should not be evaluated by online influence, but by personal values, actions, and character. The next time your post doesn't get the attention you expected or someone comments sarcastically in your DMs, remember that your worth is not subject to public approval. You are your own judge and jury. 5. Recognize the nature of life. Experiencing the loss of natural cycles can be painful, whether it is the loss of a favorite hoodie, a treasured memory, or a loved one. However, as Marcus Aurelius expressed it, loss is nothing but change, and change is an expression of nature's delight in the vast ecosystem of existence. Everything has its season. The trees shed leaves only to make way for new ones. Similarly, life presents us with endings and beginnings, each of which teaches us to shape ourselves rather than cling to what was. Stoicism invites us to appreciate the impermanence of life, urging us to live fully, love deeply, and let go gracefully. After all, every sunset gives way to a sunrise. 6. Seek development in adversity. Anyone who hasn't faced a challenge, whether it's that unpleasant boss, the never-ending pile of bills, or the always late subway, may want to complain and long for a slightly more indulgent life. However, Seneca once stated that difficulties strengthen the mind, just as work strengthens the body. He thinks of challenges as personal gym sessions for the soul. When obstacles appear, instead of asking, "Why me?" He reflects on what lesson or potential for growth each adversity brings. It's simply a matter of perspective. If the Stoics were around today, they would probably say, "Go ahead and bring it." 7. Cultivating inner wealth in an age of dazzling Instagram feeds and the constant display of opulence can easily lead to associating happiness with material gains. However, Seneca pointed out that he who longs for more, even having little, is truly poor. True wealth lies not in the latest gadgets or designer brands, but in soul satisfaction and an abundance of experiences. The Stoics remind us that while it is okay to enjoy life's luxuries, we should not be enslaved by them. In the end, it is the stories we have woven, not the possessions we have accumulated, that truly have significant value. 8. Understand and accept destiny in the present. I am not suggesting a blind acceptance of everything, but, as Epictetus indicated, we should not demand that things happen the way we want, but rather desire them to happen the way they do. Life, with its many complexities, is a mixture of our efforts and the designs of the universe. Sometimes, despite our best attempts, the outcome is beyond our control. Instead of getting bogged down by what didn't go as planned, Stoicism prompts us to accept what is presented to us at that moment. After all, the most captivating stories often come from unexpected twists. 9. Contributing to the well-being of others in this world full of opportunities to make a difference is essential. Seneca emphasizes to us that we are all connected in a kind of association. Stoicism is not limited to personal enlightenment, but involves uplifting the community. By giving help to others, we not only enrich their lives, but we also infuse meaning into our own, whether it's helping a neighbor, volunteering, or simply offering support to a friend. Each act of kindness resonates in the universe, reminding us that the goal is not simply to prosper individually, but to elevate others along this journey. 10. Reflecting, reviewing, and realigning in this bustling world is not a common practice. Give us pauses, as Marcus Aurelius pointed out, since the quality of your thoughts directly influences the happiness of your life. Regular reflection acts as a mirror for our souls, allowing us to identify patterns, adjust our paths, and renew our perspectives. Consider this pause as a regular system update for your life. Reflect on your actions, learn from mistakes, and celebrate small triumphs. Understanding yourself paves the way to true satisfaction and peace. These 10 principles do not seek to promote indifference or distance. Rather, they focus on fostering resilience, embracing the present, and living with purpose and depth. As I close the curtain on this enlightening journey through the hallowed halls of Stoicism, I cannot help but reflect on how these ancient principles fit so harmoniously into our hectic modern existence. This simply shows that some truths are eternal. These 10 principles do not seek to promote indifference or distance. Her goal is to cultivate resilience, embrace the present moment, and live a life of purpose and depth. Dear virtual companions, as we conclude this revealing journey through the venerable halls of Stoicism, I want to emphasize that it is not about remaining impassive or distant. Rather, it is about adopting a resilient attitude, living fully in the present and giving meaning and depth to our existence. This final reflection on how these ancient principles fit so harmoniously into our fast-paced modern lives highlights that some truths are truly timeless. If the video helped you, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any upcoming videos and learn to improve your life once and for all.